chosen one reading. I'm so excited to get started, you guys. So if you a chosen one, drop your zodiac sign down in the chat stream below. Let me know y'all ready for the read. Let's lock in. Happy Tuesday. It's my Monday today. So happy Tuesday to you all, though. Thank you so much for tuning in on your Tuesday. I know a lot of you guys are like, can't wait to get the week over so you can, go out and have your festivities, celebrate the holiday spooky season or whatever you got going on. So I'm not going to hold you today, but we are going to get into the chosen one readings. Later tonight, we have love readings. So make sure you come back tonight for the love readings tonight. I believe I have them scheduled for 8 p.m., maybe 6:30. I can't remember. But tune into that because it's about to get lit. Now, this reading in particular is for my chosen ones. This one's going to be your purpose that brings you legacy. So if you feel like you have life purpose, you feel like you have like a reason to like be in a particular industry or niche or creative lifestyle or something like that, this reading is going to be for you. If you guys are lost, you don't know what you're doing, maybe this reading will give you a hint or a clue to your life purpose. I do offer those services on my website, so if you would like to book a personal reading with me, you're more than welcome to book with me. The link is in the description box below. I do have a spooky sale. You have to enter the code SPOOKY30 to get 30% off of your reading. Okay, so that is going to be available to you guys down in the description box below. But with that being said, let's get started. Y'all ready? We be vibing. Shout out to the OGs. Thank you for being patient and waiting for me. A lot of people booked personal readings over the weekend, so I am swamped. But there is a few slots open for personal readings if you guys are interested. If you guys are still waiting for your reading, I'm working on those today after this live stream, as well as the rest of the week. So I will be sending your reading shortly if you guys are excited. I know you guys get excited and you can't wait to receive them. So I'm working diligently on the personal readings as well as the vouchers, okay? And I'm making a huge dent in it, so it's really it's going great. It's really good. So thank you guys in advance for being patient and all that good stuff. Shout out to my OGs. I see a bunch of my OGs in the chat here. We got Ashley. We got Glitter Princess. Who else we got? We got Janie Bobani, Genesita, Druzy, Janita. Who else we got? Is that everybody? We got the twins. Happy Tuesday, you guys. I feel like it's been a while since I seen you guys. I know, right? It's been a little bit. It's been a minute. Rebirth into Well-Being is here. Thank you for being here. We also have Bernadette and Dare. Hi, Kate. We be vibing. Thank you, Sandra. I'm doing well. I hope everybody is doing good, healthy, and all that good stuff. We're about to get into prayer, you guys, so we can get started with these chosen one readings, okay? So if you like the video, like the video. If you want to subscribe to the channel, you're on the outside looking in, definitely hit that subscribe button so you can get more live stream readings like this, as well as love readings and career readings. I do all three. Chosen ones, love ones, and career readings is basically what my channel is full of, okay? So definitely check it out. There's other videos for you, and they're all timeless. So make sure that you are tuning into all the live streams, hyping up the live stream videos, pressing that hype button, and also pressing that like button. So thank you so much in advance for all your love and support. Let's get started. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Source. Thank you, God, Source, Creator, ancestors, and angels for everything that you do for me in the collective on a daily. All the love, the sustenance, the abundance, the peace, the harmony, the grace, the balance, the protection. For we are nothing without, we are everything with you. At this time, I ask that you cleanse my space, my mind, body, soul, and spirit of any low vibrational energies or entities that do not belong here. Only that of the highest white light is allowed in this space. Anything low vibrational is commanded to leave out by my higher forces of love and light. Ashe, and so it is. Thank you, God, Source, Creator, ancestors, and angels for all that you do for me in the collective on a daily. Please allow me to clearly hear, see, and speak the messages deemed worthy for your chosen ones from Aries all the way through Pisces signs. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Source. Lock in. Thank you, Spirit. Ashe. For we are nothing without, we're everything with you. So glory be to the Most High. To the Most High. Forever and ever, never, Ashe, and so it is. Lock in, gang, lock in. All right, we're about to be getting these readings done for you so I can get in and out and I can get back to these personal readings. Y'all been booking me out, so thank you so much in advance. Like I said, if you guys are just now coming into the room, I do have a sale going on and there's only a few, like a little bit of slots left. So make sure that you book your personal reading this week or today if you have the means to do so. Okay, so definitely, if you got it, definitely book the personal reading during the sale. Use the code spooky30 at checkout on my website. The link is in the description box below. Okay, so use that code. You have to use the code in order to get the discount. Okay, I know a few people were emailing me over the weekend, and you have to use the code spooky30 at checkout, so that way you can get the 30% off discount. So yes, I do have the sale running. It's just for a few of you guys, you haven't seen how to enter the code. So the code is being entered at checkout. Okay, so with that being said, let's tap into my Scorpios. Happy birthday to my Scorpion gang Biddies and Zaddies up in the building. Happy birthday. Hey, it's your birthday. Bad contest, you in first place. It's not too early. It's not too early for that. I thought it was, but I was like, no, it's not too early. It's happy hour somewhere and somebody's celebrating, you know, on an island for their birthday season. I know that's right. So lock in, gang. Happy birthday, Scorpios. Shout out to my Scorpion gang Biddies and Zaddies. The Lilith gang. The dark feminine gang. Shout out to the OGs. All right. First card out. Mirror Guardian. Take time to reflect. Wow. So this energy is showing me here that you guys are reflecting on what your life purpose is. For a lot of you guys, looking for your life purpose. Okay, so Scorpio, your reading has started. Let's tap in. We have here Fire Guardian. Wow. So for some of you guys, you have fire in your chart, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, highly aspected. So you could have a strong fire placement in your chart somewhere. We also have here Broken Arrow. Embrace the energy of peace. Wow. We have the Magic Guardian. Unlock the magic within on the bottom of the deck. You have I keep saying wow because you have very strong energy in your reading. There's a lot of strong, powerful cards here. I feel like for a lot of you Scorpios, you are only wanting to do what you feel as though you have passion to do. A lot of you Scorpios, you're like reflecting during this fall and winter season, and you're like, I want to continue this, or I don't want to continue this and do this instead. So it's like this or that. Like you guys are in decision mode. You guys are switching up possibly what you're doing for work is what I'm also seeing here as like a possibility for a few of you guys who are doing certain, who have certain like endeavors or passions. For some of you guys, you're very creative. So I'm definitely seeing a creative like, I could hear my birds in the background. They're like distracting me. They're so happy because it's warm over there and it's been cold in my crib for a while. So they're happy. They're chirping because it's warm. Anyways. But yeah, with this Fire Guardian, it's showing me here that you guys have a passion. You also have creativity and other things that you're very much into that you could already be doing, or something that you want to start doing, okay? For some of you guys, you're unemployed and you're going to start doing something that's more your purpose. So that's what I'm seeing here. And let me actually fix my music here because I'm listening to lo-fi music. Okay. So this is showing me here that where was I? Oh, embrace the energy of peace. So I'm on your next card here. So this is showing me that you guys are in this energy of breaking generational traumas, past life curses, past life relationships, all that stuff. Anything in the past that has to do with family or relationships or past lives, you're breaking like these bondages, these things, you're breaking out of that. For a lot of you guys, you already did this. For a lot of you Scorpios, you're very independent. You're only doing your own thing. You might do it out in the open or you might do it in silence, but it's becoming more successful because you're focused on you and not necessarily what everybody else is saying or thinking about you, which is the energy you need to be in to make things happen, to ignite your passions, to have this happen. So I am seeing here that energy, which is very nice and refreshing, because I feel like for a lot of you guys, you're you're in a time of reflection, but you're also in a time of reinvention. I'm seeing like a Scorpio in my mind's eye that's reinventing themselves. So it's almost like and it's so fitting to your Scorpio energy, but it's almost like during this fall, winter season, for some of you guys, an old version or old part of yourself is breaking away with this broken arrow energy. It's like, I don't know if it's an old pattern, habit, or behavior or thought process, or maybe it's just a career, but something about you from an old version of yourself that resonated better with the old version of yourself than the new version of yourself you're reinventing yourself to be is breaking away. It's no longer relevant anymore. So I feel like a lot of this reflection has a lot to do with you turning into this new version of yourself. And with this broken arrow here, it's telling me, for some of you guys, you have strong Sagittarius placement somewhere. But it's also showing me here during Sagittarius season is highly aspected for you, because we are coming up on Sagittarius season after your season, Scorpio. So I feel like in Sagittarius season, you'll be breaking a lot of different bondages that you have on a soul level with other people, and also with karmic behaviors or patterns or even other relationships. Okay. So I'm seeing here that you're finding your life purpose, or you are, if you've already found it, you are becoming more diligent, consistent, and serious about it, if that makes sense. So for some of you guys, that's going to resonate. I have here the Magic Guardian, and it says unlock the magic within. And I feel like for a lot of you guys, you could be like esoteric, mystic, psychic, mediumship type Scorpio people. And water signs are usually normally more of the psychic or highly intuitive sign, should I say. So you're very intuitive or empathic for a lot of you Scorpios. You feel deeply, you feel differently than others. So you have more empathy for yourself and others. But it also ignites that fire within you, because for some of you guys, you have a strong fire placement, Aries, Leo, or Sag. And that fire placement kind of gets you to a point where you could set it off, and, you know, maybe you could find yourself acting out of character at times, or feeling like you could do that, feeling like that's a possibility of something that you could do if it got to that point. So that's what I'm seeing here. Sorry, you guys, I just had to put lotion on my hands because my hands been really, really dry. LA has been like really, really like tripping with the weather. So like my hands are like peeling from like dryness, but also from the sun, because I think I got sunburnt on my hands. So they're just like peeling right now. But anyways, so yeah, with the Magic Guardian here, I'm seeing, and I'm being told that you guys could be very spiritual, like spiritually connected, whether you do it for your profession or not. Something about your intuition, you being able to be empathic, picking up on other people's emotions, picking up on other things before people tell you, picking up on things that are going to happen before they happen, because you have that intuition, or you feel deeply, is part of the tool that you're going to use within whatever industry or niche that you're in. So you don't necessarily have to be in the spiritual esoteric world to use this skill. You have a certain skill that you could use, I don't know, maybe if you volunteer for a nonprofit organization, you know, you could use this skill within that. You could use this skill within activism. You could use this skill of how you feel deeply, you're empathic, and you have a spiritual connection. You could use that skill with like other areas of your life. You could use it in business. Maybe you know when the stock market is going to change. You have that feeling, you have that pull, you have that intuition. So there's something about your intuition that makes you highly successful, because you could feel so deeply more than others. So this is your gift. So that's what Spirit is leading you into life purpose with. So there's a passion that you have, but your gift is the gift of feeling deeply. And feeling deeply can be a blessing, and it can feel like sometimes a curse, because when you feel deeply, you may tend to get irritated or frustrated, because maybe people aren't listening to you, or maybe that, you know, you feel as though you're misunderstood and people don't understand your feelings about something. Or maybe you're trying to help give someone advice and they don't take it, and it makes you upset because you're like, why didn't you take my advice? I know what I'm talking about. They don't know that, but it's because you feel so deeply and you have a connection to source through that feeling. And so that's what I'm saying. You have strong intuition and empathic energy, and you could use it towards your creativity and towards helping others and towards your profession, but it could also make you feel defeated because you feeling so deeply and knowing so much of what you know and feel and your connection to source naturally. A lot of people don't believe it at face value. A lot of people don't believe you, so that could make you feel like you're not seen, heard, or felt. That could make you feel like you're not understood. That could make you feel like, why would you doubt me? And so then that could turn into this fire energy, that inner fire that you have, frustration, irritability. For some of you guys, you have a strong fire placement, Mars. So you could have like an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius placement in the Mars planet. And so that can create irritability, aggravation, and frustration. Mars is a very much of a planet of that nature, but it's also a sexual planet too. So it could ignite a lot of other areas of yourself. But speaking of it from that angle, that's the part where you will be irritable very quickly with people not understanding your magic. So you've unlocked your magic. For a lot of you guys, that's your superpower, your skill. Magician also is tied to Gemini. For some of you guys, you have a rising Gemini. For some of you guys, you have a moon rising or Jupiter Gemini. I'm hearing Venus Gemini could be also a possibility. But you're a good communicator, but you communicate through feeling. So your energy and the position of purpose that gives you life purpose has to be somewhere where you can express yourself and your feelings through whatever it is that your interest is. So say if you're interested in art, your art has to reflect that skill of feeling deeply and being able to communicate that through a visual, right? Say you're into stock exchange. You have to use your intuition and that feeling to communicate and express yourself that something is going to change. There's a deep knowing, and using that skill. If you're into, I don't know, nonprofit organization, volunteer work, activism, or even the spiritual community, like I said, feeling deeply could help others feel seen, heard, or felt, and feel as though, you're around your tribe and you're able to communicate and your words get across because of your deep feeling, your deep knowing, your deep intuition. So Spirit is saying this is your strong suit. Also, that fire placement in the Mars placement, it could also get you to take action. A lot of you Scorpios aren't lazy. A lot of you be getting ish done. So a lot of you guys, your life purpose is to take action towards expressing yourself through your deep feelings. And that is your life purpose. So like I said, it could be in business. It could be in things that you believe in, like causes. It could be in creative forms like art or even spirituality. Whatever it is that you choose to do industry-wise, whatever you're interested in niche-wise, whatever your thing is, use this skill within that. It'll make you very successful. That's what Spirit is showing me here, okay? So that is going to be for my Scorpios. You have Gemini, your North Node, and a Sag Mars. That's so fire. That is on point. Thank you, ODS. I appreciate you. Oh, shout out to the Pisces Sun. You have triple Scorpio, Pisces Sun, and Aries Rising. Yeah, this reading, you could cross-watch for your other placements for sure. Hi, Kat. Feather 999's in the chat. Good to see you guys. You have to wait till you get paid, Princess. Oh, that's okay. The sale ends on November 2nd, so you'll be right within the sale. The sale time frame. Okay. All right, what do we have here for my Scorpios to close out their reading? If you guys are wondering what oracle decks I'm using, this oracle deck is my Angels and Ancestors Oracle. It's on my Amazon store. The link is in the description box, as well as it'll be pinned to the comments when I go to timestamp after this live stream. And then this one is the Soul's Journey Oracle deck. I've had these two decks for years. So these are like favorite decks I like to use for life purpose, life path readings that I do in private. So I figured I'd use them on the live stream. I like to use some of my old decks that you guys don't see a lot on the live streams. I like to like rotate them out. I have like over 80 oracle decks. So I have like almost all the ones that you see online. Except for maybe like a couple, because like I felt like I didn't connect to the ones I don't have, I don't feel like I connect to. The ones I do have, I feel like I connect to. So I don't have every oracle card deck, but a lot of them that you see other people using, I've already had for years. I just love collecting oracle card decks. I love it. It's like one of my favorite things. It's like when people collect DVDs, CDs, books, movies. Like I'm just like a collector of oracle card decks. I love it. We have here gratitude. Okay. I'm thankful for this life and this opportunity that it presents. Gratitude is the card that you got out. Right now, Spirit wants you to focus on your attitude of gratitude. A way to do that is to either pray, meditate, or journal your thoughts and count your blessings, so to speak. Count your, maybe 5 years ago today, you weren't in the same place that you are, or position that you are. You're in a better place or position or a mindset or a version of yourself. So showing gratitude to that would be thanking your higher self, or thanking God, source creator, or thanking the universe, or thanking your angels and your ancestors, or whatever it is that you believe in. And really connecting and sending up that gratitude and pouring that gratitude into the energy realms just by saying it or thinking it or even writing it down is very helpful. It can help you really connect to that version of yourself that you are desiring to be, that life purpose version of yourself that you already have. For some of you guys who feel like you're already within it. So depending on the timeline, if you're still seeking your purpose or if you're already living out your purpose, this reading is for you. What else is here? A lot of you Scorpios, after a period or a time period of this fall and winter, you guys are going to be very successful coming up. Like, I feel like there's a window of time where things are shifting right now energetically with a lot of different signs. I feel like you're one of those signs that's shifting. The death and rebirth process is very, very much your energy, Scorpio. So I'm feeling like you're shifting right now. It could be out of fear, a fear-based mindset, or just out of like certain, maybe you get nervous. It doesn't always have to be fear. It could be nerves or anxiety. Maybe things or other people can make you anxious at this time between fall and winter. But this is just a window of time, and it's temporary, that you would feel this way or that you're going through a particular shift. Because after this is going to be more of like you grabbing and feeling like, okay, I have a grasp on life, where my footing is back in balance when it comes to navigating what I want to do or what I'm already doing or where I want to go. So it says here on the fear card, I realize that I'm testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. So you're finding a lot of passion or love for what you do, and you're finding a lot of love for your enemies too. From a distance, because yeah. But yeah, there's a big shift happening. There is definitely a change here. I could see it. It's either within you or around your environment. Yeah. For a lot of you guys, like I said, it matches what I was saying in your reading. Service. I feel good when I can help others. You guys, your life purpose is to be of service to others. Okay? A lot of people's life purpose is. But it's like whatever your passion is, because everybody's passion is different. Not every one person has the same passion. Okay? There could be a lot of people in the same industry, but passion is different. Okay? Everybody could be in the industry of art, but what's your true passion? You know, what's the actual like thing that you love to do? Some people love to sing, and other people love to make the beats, and other people love to write and be the songwriter. You know, it's like, yeah, you could pick something, but what's the narrowed down thing that you are like so into? And you don't have to just stick to that thing. You could have other things that you like as well. But what's the thing that you feel as though is of service to others, can help others? Because you may be a singer, but you also like songwriting. So that helps others, but so does singing. And like it's in different ways. So there's something of that nature. And I'm just using that as an example. For some of you guys, you really could be a singer. I could just be, you know, subconsciously channeling your energy. But for a lot of you guys, that's just an example of like what I'm trying to say about whatever it is that you like to do, or whatever it is that you find is your purpose to do. It's to help the collective. It's to assist others for their highest, greatest good. It's to do the things for them that you already do for yourself. All right. So that's what I have here coming out. And Spirit is saying, if you're indecisive, this is a decision that you probably will end up making soon. For a lot of you guys, you're deciding amongst a few different things that you're interested in, and maybe just sticking to one thing. A lot of you guys are trying to simplify your life, and that's what I'm seeing here, with other things breaking away. So that's what I have for your chosen one reading. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate you, and happy birthday to my Scorpion gang baddies and saddies. This is going to be your reading from Oracle Gang Baddie. Lock in, gang. If you want to see the rest of these zodiac signs, like the video, subscribe to the channel. If you want to see more chosen one readings like this, comment down below, let me know. With that being said, we're going to get into Sagittario, okay? Let's lock into Sagittarius. All right, you guys can check out the reading for your other placements as well. So if you are a Scorpio and you want to watch Sag, because we did mention that you have fire sign in your chart, you're more than welcome to stick around, okay? Make sure you hype up the video and like the video though, because that really helps the channel grow. And we're almost to 20K, y'all. We're almost to 20K. So I'm excited about that. That was a beautiful read. Thank you, Janita. Hey, you guys. Hey, Shaman. Empress 777. You got a Scorpio stellium. It definitely resonates. That's so good. Appreciate y'all. That double confirmation in the chat always helps. All right, here we go. Let's lock in. Let's see what we have for Sagittario. Drop your bow and arrows down the chat stream below. Let me know y'all ready for the read. We're about to get into Sagittarius's reading for your life purpose. Okay? Your life purpose brings prosperity. All right? I think that's the title that I have for this reading. Yeah. Your purpose brings you legacy. Okay. Your purpose brings you legacy. Legacy, legacy, legacy. Lock in. Thank you, sirs. All right, first card out, you have the Lord card. Taking charge with authority. This is like an authoritative figure here. I like how it has like this rod. It's a long rod, but if you look at it just like that, this is like that Egyptian ankh. So if you've ever seen like the pharaohs and the, you know, I almost said princesses, but the pharaohs and the goddesses and different deities, they would have like this ankh, okay? And the ankh represents life. The ankh is very tied to the divine feminine and the masculine in union. So you guys can look up the ankh if you resonate with that. I'm also seeing in the background like a lot of like this stag energy here. It gives me like Capricorn energy. And then this ram energy gives me like Aries. Okay, so you guys could have Capricorn, Aries in your chart. You don't have to, but you could. I also am seeing Taurus here with these leaves. It's giving me Taurus vibes. But there's like some type of authority, some type of groundedness with your energy. You guys are natural born leaders, Sagittarius. And I do feel like with this leadership, you may feel like your legacy and your purpose involves like you being this specific And like you may, okay, let me rewind. You may already have people coming to you for advice, clarity, and guidance. And you're not, maybe you don't feel like you're that person. For others of you, you may feel like, yeah, I'm that person, I'm that go to person. But for others of you, you may not see it. But in your day to day life, people are naturally drawn to you for some type of advice, clarity, or guidance. They reach out to you. So coming towards, your reading and meditating on this authoritative energy, you're a natural born leader. You attract people to come to you for some type of guidance or advice, but also that is your purpose, is to create legacy through your leadership. Okay? So if you haven't been put in an authoritative position like executive of, or president, or CEO, or business owner, big or small, if you haven't been put into like a position, it could be like a leader of activism, or like some spiritual leader, any type of position that has some type of authority or some type of like importance, like high authoritative importance, like it's higher self energy, you are being asked to tap into that, because your legacy involves like this leadership role. Like you're meant to leave something behind by being the first one to do it, or by being the one, at the top, like top tier energy is giving, like you must go towards positions of authority. That is it. You're not meant to play small. You're not meant to be just like, oh, I'm just hanging out in the background. You're meant to be in the forefront. And it's not to gas you. It's not to make you feel like, oh, like you're better than other people. It's just that you have a leadership skill that is necessary and people need. People don't know they need it until you're there. And it's like, if you show up with that energy and in whatever it is that you already do or know, or your knowledge or your intellect, then spirit is going to show you how people need it. Spirit is going to show you like how that fulfills your life internally on an emotional and connected level spiritually, but also how that fulfills your life monetarily and materialistic gain. This is very important for you guys to know this information, like this one card. So that's what spirit is bringing out to me. The Lord and the Lady. That's what it's giving. The Lord on the card there. But you guys, Sagittarius, could have Capricorn placement, Taurus placement, or a strong Aries placement somewhere. And it feels like it's strong authority energy. Okay, you're meant to take action with some type of authority, higher knowledge, top tier energy. You guys have a lot of intellect. You guys look up a lot of things. You guys could be naturally interested in knowing more about certain topics, genres, and things. And so you need to be a leader or a figure in those types of topics that you kind of are very much interested in. For some of you guys, you like reading, you like learning. And the best teachers are the ones who are open to learning. The best leaders are the ones who are still learning. So to be a leader doesn't mean that you know everything. To be a leader means that you are a learner. And so that's what I get for you. What else is here for the Sagittarius gang for their legacy? Their purpose brings them legacy. Wow, so you get the same card as Scorpio. Here we go. Oh, wow, the same two cards. Look at this. I knew it. For some of you guys, you have Scorpio in your chart. Sagittarius, Scorpio got your energy in their reading very strongly. There was a lot of fire in their energy. So if you guys have Scorpio in your chart, very possible here, because they got these two cards. These are the two cards that they also got. Okay. So if you cross watch that, I could be putting like pieces together and answers together for you. So I always highly recommend whichever zodiac sign that we do that you feel tied to or connected to, I highly recommend that you cross watch it for the other placements of your chart, because it helps give you more clarity, more messages. It almost feels like a personal reading, and it feels like a longer reading, because a lot of these readings for each sign aren't as long. They're like 15 minutes. So you get like a full 30 to 45 minute reading if you're jumping different signs that you feel drawn to. So that's why I always highly recommend that, but only with the ones you feel drawn to. So we have here the Magic Guardian, And we have here the mirror guardian. And the magic guardian and the mirror guardian automatically gives me that Gemini energy we talked about in Scorpio's chart, or in Scorpio's reading, I mean. So you could have Gemini in your chart as well. But there's something of like, when I put these two cards here, the Lord Magic Guardian, it shows me that you guys are alchemists. You guys are people who could change people's mind. You are very strong of the mind. And it's because you know how to manipulate energy. You know how to make people feel confident about themselves, but also in the same token, you have the power to make people feel very bad about themselves. So use your power for good is this energy of authority. You have the anointment to actually be a leader, to unlock people's magic within, because you know how energy moves. You know how alchemy works. You know that you could take something negative and turn it into a positive for yourself, but also in conversation with someone else too. Like, say if somebody was having a bad day, you can make them feel stronger, more confident about themselves by your words that you speak, or by giving them an idea of maybe they feel stuck with something and you give them an idea and they're like, oh yeah, true, yeah, that's true. Like, you know, you make people have like this awakening, or you activate some type of light within people that they may not see in the moment for themselves. So that is also how you are a leader. And you can utilize these skills like you can utilize these skills like when you're at work, okay? In different ways. Like if you're doing a presentation for a meeting, if you know how to alchemize the room or energy, then you know how to alchemize the room, is what I mean. So there's something about your leadership. You're able to change people's vision, their minds, and their emotion. And that's a superpower. So it's in how you say things. It's in what you do and what you're showing to them. It's the ideas that you give other people. So if somebody comes to you for advice, maybe you don't give them advice, but you give them an idea, or you give them a few, and then they like, oh, and they get to, and you let them choose what they want to do. But you threw them maybe like 3 different things and they're like, oh, thank you, that's helpful, you know? And then they choose one of those things and it ends up working out for them. And then they come back to you and they give you gratitude. They give you thanks. They might give you even gifts. All right. There's something here about your energy. It's very, you have a gift. I don't know how else to say it. You just have a gift of that. We have here, take time to reflect. Your energy, you lead people into igniting the magic within them, and then reflecting on the parts of themselves that are lacking. That's what I was saying. With your energy, you kind of shine a light on people's lack and people's luck. And so for some of you guys, you could be a tough, loving soul. You're becoming more graceful with that. I'm also seeing somebody who really loves crystals, because I'm seeing this crystal ring on this person's finger. So someone here likes to wear crystal rings, maybe similar to like how I wear rings all the time. Something about this energy of like, there's some tie to you between you and crystals and you and the stars, because this person is looking in a mirror and they can see the galaxy above them. So it's just reflecting the galaxy. There's something here about the stars mirror you. So you are of a light in people's life. You're like a star in the sky. The light of the sky is stars. Of the night sky is a bunch of stars. So you're like a star in people's darkness. You shine a light to people's darkness. You alchemize their darkness. You get them to reflect. And so you're kind of like this crystal ball, so to speak, in people's lives. You're like this 8 ball that tells them and gives them ideas, or you predict things and you don't know that you're doing this for them. And some of you guys, you know, but whether you know or you don't know that this is what you do, this is also your legacy that leads you to like have like a lasting effect on people. You have a lasting effect on people. Okay. So let's get one more message here, or a few more messages. Yeah, so your purpose brings you legacy. There's something about you being in other people's lives. Even if you're no longer in their life, it's what you left behind that gives you this lasting effect or imprint. You imprint on people. It kind of reminds me of Twilight when Jacob imprinted on Belle's daughter while she was still in her belly. It's like an imprint that you made on people's lives. Whether you realize that or not, that is your superpower. That is your gift, so to speak. We have here humor. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. There goes the light being, presented here. And there goes Buddha. So there goes that good luck here. You choose to focus on the prosperity, the positives. You choose to focus on the light in your life. And you do that for others. You could do that in a room at a business. You could do that from working from home for your own business. You do this in different ways where when you do this, it brings a lot of answers. It brings a lot of clarity. It brings legacy, because I feel like this is something that you know how to do naturally through like your DNA strands. Like I don't feel like this is something that you just did in your lifetime. I feel like this is something that was passed down to you. Yeah. I feel like this sense of like you're anointed to be some type of leader in people's lives in whatever niche or passion you have. It's because you were passed the torch down. Because as I'm looking at this bowl, it's a bowl that has a little bit of sage in it and there's a little bit of smoke. But with this wing here, this part of the wing, it kind of makes me feel like that's a torch that she's holding. Like, and that's just the way my mind works. When I see images, I see an image within an image within an image. And so there's something about, maybe you see the potential in people. So you see the image of them or who they can be and a lot of their potential. And so this is something that was passed down to you. You being able to be gifted with the eye, with the sight, the line of sight to see people's potential and then to lead them to their purpose. And like I said, you could do this with other businesses and companies, and you have really, really great ideas. So choosing to focus on the lighter side of life is here. So a lot of you guys like to laugh, obviously, and like to have a good time in life, but you also like to focus on the potential or the positives, because you know that a negative equals a positive. We have here indecision. Okay. Clyde, you said Renesmee. I know, right? Yeah, that Belle's daughter in Twilight, her name was Renesmee. I think that's such a beautiful name too. That's so cool. So we have here indecision. I use my intuition in all aspects of my life. Your intuition be spot on, Sagittarius. Even when you doubt it, your intuition is spot on. And so you lead people out of indecision. I'm also seeing and hearing like whenever you are indecisive, and you could be indecisive right now about something, it could be about something major or minor, but you use your intuition. You know how strong you are connected to self. And when you feel out of balance, for some of you guys, you pick up that crystal or you meditate or you spend quiet time, because you know that in silence is where your answers are. There's something about you knowing that your intuition will guide you. A lot of you Sagittariuses, I just heard you're very self-aware. I just heard it loud and clear. It says self-awareness, because you have some type of discipline. You're very disciplined, Sag, with your energy, with your personality. It just feels very disciplined. And it goes back to that first card here. This is a disciplined person. For them to have that rod, to have that torch, that rod, that anointment, that good Lord, good lady, You know, like it's giving some type of importance. You're a very important person. We have here peace. I am a being of love and I release all negative energy. See? It says it there on the card. That's the alchemy. Knowing that negative energy is only being shown in your life to practice peace, to be in the energy of peace, to embody peace, to share peace and knowledge, to be in the energy of love, right? Love equals peace and prosperity and harmony and balance and graciousness and design, you know? It represents all these things. And that's what I said. A lot of you guys, when you feel defeated, or even when you notice other people feeling defeated, who are closest to you, who maybe need guidance, you know how to take that negative energy and see the potential or the positives and pull the peace and the love out of the negative. That is your alchemy. That is your power. That is your gift. And you could use that in any area of your life. You could use that in business. You could use that in relationships with other people, platonic or romantic. It gets you far when you use this energy of peace. Releasing all negative energy through love, through clarity. Yeah, there's something about, you know how to do that, and you know how to do that very well. Bottom of the deck, it says discipline. So there goes the discipline card. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. Yeah, for some of you guys, you may doubt yourself. I don't know if you doubt yourself for a couple hours out of the day, or if this is something that happens once a week. But there's some type of energy of you may doubt yourself at times, but Spirit is saying don't doubt. We've given you this gift. Use it, you know? I didn't give you the gift of doubt. I gave you the gift of design. I gave you the gift of desire. I gave you the gift of the divine, not doubt. What is doubt? Doubt is just recognizing that I'm lacking in discipline. I'm lacking in divinity. I'm lacking in design. You know? So that is your message. This is what your message is saying here. How your purpose brings you legacy. So take what resonates, leave the rest. You can cross-watch for other placements, but I'm going to wrap it up here. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much, you guys, in advance. Let's get into my Capricorns. Where's my greatest of all time? Lock in, gang, lock in. Where are my goats at? My greatest of all time. Keep dropping this marker. I'm so loud. Put it over here. All right, you guys, if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, you're more than welcome to. The link is in the description box below. It will also be links pinned to the comments when I go to pin the timestamps to this reading. It'll be pinned to the comments down below as well. I do have a spooky sale. That's why I'm promoting it, because I only have a few slots left. They did get booked out for the majority, but I do have a couple slots left. So just want to let you guys know they're not sold out yet. And the sale's between now and November 2nd. You must use the code SPOOKY30 to get 30% off the reading if you want the discount. So that banner on the top of my website, www.oraclegangbaddie.com, is going to tell you the code as well, just to remind you. So even the website has it all over the website. Use the code, use the code, use the code. Okay. So with that being said, let's tap into my Capricorns. Where are my Capricorns at? Let's get your message. Okay. What do we have here for my Capricorn gang biddies and biddies? Thank you so much, Karen. Appreciate you. All right, let's get it. What do we have here, Spirit? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Source. This reading is based off of the title, Your Purpose is Bringing You Legacy. There's some type of purpose within whatever is being shown in these cards that brings you some type of legacy, some lasting energy and clarity. So take what resonates, leave the rest. This is not a day-to-day daily prediction. This is more of just like an overall view on you. So this is what this reading is about. Hopefully it resonates with you. Lock in, gang. What do we have here for my Capricorns? Shout out to the OGs. All right, Capricorns, you have enjoy success and happiness. And we have the Sun card showing. The Sun is representative of Leo energy. You could have strong Leo placement in your chart. We also have the Snake here. The snake always reminds me of Scorpio energy. You could have strong Scorpio in your chart. You don't have to. But the snake represents shedding, death and rebirth process, things like that. So that's why I also mentioned that. It's also the year of the snake, the Chinese New Year of the snake. So for some of you guys, you resonate with that this year. Maybe there's certain things that have been falling away, mindsets, behaviors, patterns, people, places, whatever. So shedding old skin was kind of the theme of this year. The energy of the 9, 2025 equals the 9. 9 could be significant to you as well. So what this is showing me here, when it comes to your purpose bringing you legacy, this is showing me like there's a part of you that is bright and there's a part of you that is dark, right? It's kind of like that duality of light and dark. Okay. Yin and yang, divine masculine, divine feminine energy. That's what it's showing me here. For a lot of you guys, you have like dark humor, dark thoughts. I'm hearing like you find the funny in the sarcastic, dark moments of life. It's like if life is lifing and everything to you from your perspective is going wrong, you start to end up laughing about it. You're like, it's going so not well that it's funny. Like there's some type of humor that you bring to your life through the negatives. It's not to make things be positive. It's just you find something so ironic or so random that you're like, you know what? I can't even be mad anymore. I can't even be frustrated anymore. All I could do is laugh because I can't believe this is happening. And so there's something about this energy that has to do with like, it's something about your personality that has to do with bringing like some type of happiness to your life, even in darkness. It's interesting because this has something to do with your purpose and your legacy. Let's keep shuffling and see what else this is saying here. Strong Leo is here. Strong Scorpio is here. You could have that placement in your chart. For some of you guys cross-watching, you're a sun sign Scorpio watching this reading. We have here ignite your passions. Strong fire sign energy. I had said something about Leo, so that could be co-signing that Leo placement somewhere in your chart. It could be your North Node Leo. It could be your Mars Leo, Jupiter Leo. Okay. This energy of igniting your passions, you guys already have something that you like to do or want to do. So for some of you guys, you could already be doing it. But there's some type of passion or purpose here that you're already doing. They're telling me you're already doing it. So I don't know if you're aware of it or not, but they're telling me you're already doing it. Or that you already know of it, but you haven't taken action yet. For some of you guys, you're already doing it. You don't know, and you do know. For some of you guys, you do know. And for others of you, you may know, but you're not taking action. You're not doing it at all, but you know what you want to do. Maybe it's that you don't know where to start. So take what resonates. I am getting like 3 different types of Capricorn individuals watching. Book a personal if you want something more, personal to you, but that's what I'm picking up on. Something about this passion or this purpose, this interest that you have in creating a better life for yourself in whatever way, shape, or form that looks like. You have the potential to be very successful. For some of you guys, you are successful. But I say potential because for some of you guys, you haven't started it yet. You are like meant to be successful. Like, I don't know why Spirit keeps telling me that. We have the sun and the moon now. See, divine feminine, divine masculine. The masculine is the sun, the feminine is the moon. We have the sun and the moon. I knew there was like light and dark here. And now we have both, the sun and the moon. I knew I was seeing that when I saw the snake and the sun. So there's something here about something is being illuminated to you about your passion. Your passion is to get out of this old energy. There's an old version of yourself that you're shedding away from, or for some of you guys, you already did. And you're realizing your power. Your power is in the fire placement of your zodiac chart. Check your zodiac chart. If you guys don't know your full chart, find it out. Figure out where that fire sign is. You have a fire sign placement somewhere that is supposed to be like giving you hints or more clues to your destiny, to your purpose, or to your success here. Take note of intuitive messages. The moon represents your emotions. It represents intuition. Cancer sign is ruled by the moon. Leo is ruled by the sun. Leo represents creativity, inner child self, happiness, confidence. And then we have Scorpio here with the snake, representing death and rebirth. There's some type of like ashes to the phoenix type energy. Like you're realizing that you've slept on yourself too long or too much, or some type of idea, or you haven't been giving it your all. There's something here you want to do, but you haven't done it yet. For others of you, you've been doing something, but you're like, maybe I could switch it up. Maybe I could do it differently. I'm also seeing the flower of life. So the flower of life, you guys could like that symbol. A lot of you guys wished something on the new moon. For some of you guys, you knew it was the new moon, so you did a prayer, a ritual, a meditation, a manifestation, a journaling prompt. You did something during the new moon. We just had a new moon on the 21st of this month. So that could be significant. There's something here that you used to think or you used to do that is changing and bringing enlightenment to a part of yourself that has intuition, like an intuitive pull towards a particular next chapter or a next phase of your life. There's a new phase of you. For some of you guys, it's interesting because for some of you guys, you're into like making food or baking or doing something with your hands, creating, inventing. You guys do something with your hands because I'm seeing here this fire symbol, which is the triangle, represents fire. So there's something here about you make something happen with your hands. It's something that you physically do with your hands. A lot of you guys are creative with your hands. You could fix things, you could build things, you could bake things, you could create things, you could cook things, you could paint things. I don't know what it is that you do with your hands. That's the thing intuitively that is going to bring you success. Please, who am I talking to? I just literally told you your life purpose. And you have been in the dark about it. You have been in like this, I don't know, like this denial that this is actually it. A lot of you guys are in denial that this is actually, you're like, this can't be what I'm going to do that's going to make me hella successful. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's the thing you do with your, like with your physical hands. It's the thing you do with your hands. Trust me. All right, here we go. What else do we have here, Spirit, for the Capricorns? Guilt. It says, I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. I release the beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. What's the belief system? You can feel denial. Like I said, there's denial, there's guilt, there's I don't know if I can, or that can't be it, or blah, 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 blah. Like whatever you say or whatever you believe here or whatever's being told to you, sometimes it's not the things you say and think, it's what somebody else says and thinks about you. Sometimes it's the others that make you feel a lack. So figure out what that is and change that, because that's what needs to fall away in order for you to be successful, is to get out of this belief system that doesn't assist in your soul's growth. A lot of you guys visualized. You guys, for some of you Capricorns, you visualized yourself being successful in something that you're doing or you have yet to start doing. And the reason why you could see it is because you're already doing it, or you're meant to, or you've done it before. I want to say you guys have done it before. This isn't the first time you came here. You've done this before. So remember. That's why you can visualize it. It's like a deja vu thing. They're showing me that with this card. They're showing me you visualizing. You remember in That's So Raven when she's like, "Oh, I'm having a vision," and then she, like, you know how like the scene of the camera, it pans and it does this symbol. It looks like that. And then she has a vision and then she zooms out of it and then she's back in her, you know what I'm talking about? That's So Raven, the Disney show. So it's almost like you have this warp moment that you see, oh, and it's maybe through a daydream. Maybe it's through your actual dreams at night. Maybe it's just like, you know, you zoning out while somebody's trying to talk to you. But then you zoom back to yourself and you're like, oh, I could see myself doing that. And then you're like, nah, I can't do that. Or I'm not going to make it that big, or it's not going to be that successful, or like you're in denial. Yes, it is. What are you talking about? The reason why you had that vision is because that's literally what you're supposed to be doing. You wouldn't be able to see it if you weren't already doing it, or if you haven't been here before. You see what I'm saying? We have here change. The change card says, I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. Yes, do. Say you can and you will, and then do it. Because it says here that you could literally change your position wherever you're at, whatever you're doing, your position in life. And it says here, gratitude. Have gratitude for how far you've came, or the things that you have so far, or the version of yourself that you are today versus the version that you were before. Be thankful or grateful for something. It says, I'm thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. There's an opportunity for your eye to awaken. As I'm looking at this, I literally see an eye. Can you see it? Can you see it? There goes the sun rays, the eyelashes, the rays of light, and then this is the eye. There's something here about a portal opening up for you to see the future version of yourself. And a lot of you guys have seen the successful version of yourself, but you're afraid to do it, or you're just in guilt, or you don't have, you're in denial. You don't have like maybe the resources or something. You're thinking about it too much instead of just doing it. You're thinking about it too much. You're overthinking it. For some of you guys, you lack the self-esteem or the confidence too, so you could be insecure. It says, I possess the gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. Whatever it is that you're meant to do will help benefit you and others. You've already seen it. Spirit is telling me, I'm not telling you something new. I'm telling you something you already know. So Spirit is advising you to be brave and be honest and have self-esteem and be honest with yourself and tell yourself, like, this is what I really want to do in my life, or this is what I really want to be the next chapter, or this is who I really want to be, or this is how I really want to do things, or this is what I really want to create. This is really my passion. And go towards that. And I literally, for a lot of you guys, just told you your purpose earlier. So take that how it resonates. Work on your self-esteem because you have a soul gift that you're meant to benefit yourself with. And when I say benefit yourself with, that means like to have some type of success where it literally leaves legacy. It literally leaves you with money and materialistic gain while you're here on this planet. And it also leaves an imprint on the generations to come after you. So there's something about you and this family tree of legacy that is meant to be had and seen and heard and felt and created in order to create success in your life for you and the people you love. All right, so that is going to be your reading, Capricorn. Take it how it resonates. With that being said, I'm going to tap into my Aqua gang. Where's my Aquarius? Where's my Aquabots? Unite. Where we at? Unite. Unite. Stupid. I don't know why I be doing that. I swear to God, I do it every time too. It's just fun to say it. Don't y'all have fun saying stuff where you're like, I don't know why I just said that like that, but I like saying it like that. I'll be walking around the house like randomly. Unite. Just be like randomly saying stuff. Geeking. By myself. Nobody here. Just me and my birds. Walking around. Acting a fool. Anyways, you guys, where's my Aquarius? Drop your zodiac sign down in the chat stream below. Let me know y'all ready for the read. Comment down below if you want to see more readings like this for the chosen one, all sign readings. Like the video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much, you guys, in advance. Let's get your energy. I just saw the Hunter card, your fears. Trusting that your intuition leads you out of this fear. Something about your intuition. We'll see if it comes out again. Let's see. What do we have here for my Aquabots? Not. What do we have here? Let's get it. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Source. For everyone's highest good in mind. For those of you watching on the outside looking in, definitely hit that like and subscribe. You're going to love it here, okay, you guys? So definitely subscribe to the channel. We have here Broken Arrow. It says, embrace the energy of peace. I'm seeing the angel number 111. It's 1101 right now. It says, embrace the energy of peace. Okay. Broken Arrow. You're breaking generational curses, traumas, soul bonds, soul ties that have been holding you back. Even the soul ties that you may have that are holding you back in life to this day. Family dynamic, friendship that's not working out or serving your highest good, or even a lover's connection. From the past. It's like you're healing from that. You're breaking that is over. It could have been setting you back or holding you back from career and finances. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Source, for the highest good. What else do we have here? You guys could have Sagittarius in your chart with that bow and arrow. Strong Sagittarius could be coming through for you. I just heard Cupid's bow, so somebody could have like a Cupid or a bow and arrow tattoo on them. Something about a bow and arrow tattoo or Cupid tattoo could be significant. We have here Peacekeeper. Let go of the need to be right. A lot of you Aquariuses, you like being right. You have like this leadership quality to you. Because you feel connected. You feel like you know what you're talking about. You could have Taurus in your chart, strong Taurus energy. For some of you guys, you have a Native American background. So you guys could have Native roots, Native American roots, indigenous to this land, to your culture, to your family tree. We have Druid. Druid energy is here. For some of you guys, you could be... you could also... have like a Celtic background, Welsh, Celtic, Scotland is what I'm getting. Welsh, Celtic, Scotland type background, Irish. I'm getting that from the Druid energy when I look at this and feel the card. Something about clear quartz crystals. Somebody has that as a necklace. Clear quartz in their home or as a piece of jewelry. It could be a necklace. Clarity. You like thinking clearly. For some of you guys, you sage a lot. For some of you, you smoke. Maybe you smoke some type of herb or sage. You could also do it to cleanse your home. These are just double confirmations to whoever needs this message. So I just like to channel like who I'm talking to first before we get into your message. This Druid card says hold the space. For some of you guys, you have dreads. For some of you guys have braids. So this is going to be for those of you who I've mentioned, who you connect with that. If you guys don't connect to any of that, that's okay. You can still watch for your reading. I just heard Spirit is showing you a map. Spirit is showing you a map to your legacy. They're showing you through your intuition or through your dreams. Something about your dreams could be very vivid at this time, or they've always been since the day that you were born. I don't know if I have dreamers here, but something about you've seen it in a dream, so to speak. Maybe your success or your legacy or your purpose in life. Maybe a specific dream had a particular symbol in it and it just made you feel like, oh, I know what that means. So when you woke up, you maybe implemented that somewhere in your life when it came to your desires or your purpose. Maybe it motivated you to get started with something, and it could have just started with a symbol in a dream. Because for some of you guys, you see the full dream and it shows you. And for others of you, you notice just certain symbols and you're like, oh, I know what that means in my waking life. Or you look it up and you find out what it is and you're like, oh, I know what to do now. For some of you guys, you work with like a lot of you Aquariuses, I wouldn't even say some, a lot of you Aquariuses work with like spiritual energy. I don't know how you do it or what it is that you're doing, but you work with spiritual energy, or there's some type of cultural background that maybe includes that. Maybe there's some type of traditions that you do. A lot of you guys are the peacemaker of like a group dynamic. Like for a lot of you guys, you are resilient. It could be shown as stubborn or rebellious. Maybe people see you as stubborn or rebellious. Like you like to challenge the belief systems, or you like to challenge the society. You like to cause a stir, if I will. So that's what this energy is showing me. Somebody who has like a leadership quality, but from like a sage point of view. Like you're good leaders, or you're like teamwork makes the dream work type people. It's like you're the peacemaker, but you're a peaceful leader. You know how some people are like really in your face activists? It's like you're a quiet activist. You just have a strong opinion, and when you speak, everyone listens. And your opinion is like, it matters. Like someone could say the same thing, but it wouldn't land as much as it lands when you say it. Because it's you. For a lot of you Aquariuses, you use less words and you make a greater impact. For some of you guys, you're talkers, but when you want to make a point, you use less words and it creates a greater impact. Like you get straight to the point, but in a way where it's like I don't know, it's the way you place the words. They're showing me like the way you say and place your words, it like it lands different than somebody else trying to say the same thing. I don't know. They're just bringing that to my attention. You guys should be communicators or a leader of a tribe or a team. I'm getting like a team leader. You guys are like team leaders. You keep the peace. You're the type of person that if somebody puts you in a group, you know how to highlight everyone's strengths in the group and lead them, but you also get your hands dirty too, and you work alongside the team. It's like some people are leaders and they have followers, and you're the type of leader who creates other leaders. You help people. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how to explain it. I'm not good at explaining it, but that's what they're giving me to channel. Like, you work good in team settings. You work good with a tribe, so to speak. A tribe of people, like your tribe. We have here intuitive message from the moon. Yeah, you're gaining some type of enlightenment on like this part of yourself. Or this reading could bring enlightenment to you. You're definitely breaking generational curses or generational traumas. People trust you. We have trust and thrive. The stag spirit is very much of a leader energy. You could have Capricorn in your chart. We just did the Capricorn reading. If you do, I highly suggest you cross-watch it. That could be like a sign that you need to watch that reading. But it's, people trust you. Like, I feel like people trust you without knowing a lot about you or without you saying much. Less is more with you. And it's like people pick up on that energy and they're drawn to you. They just want to be near you. And a lot of you Aquariuses, you are very attractive too. So people could just be drawn to your looks, but then they also like this side of you that's kind of mysterious. That's kind of like, there's more to this person. I know there is, because less is more. And that's the energy that you're in, Aquarius. When people meet you, or when you go to lead a team, or when you get to be put in these places where you're able to bring enlightenment, you do it with peace. For some of you guys, you could be peaceful protesters. Ooh, did you hear my stomach growling? Oh, my stomach is growling. Oh, my stomach. Bye. Why is she so loud? That was long too. It was like rawr, 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 rawr. I'm hungry, y'all. All right. But it's giving that energy. I like to do these readings fasted. That's why my stomach is growling. So I just drink tea. And I do the readings fasted. So if you hear my stomach growling in the future or even now, that's why. I get more intuitive messages when I don't eat before. Let's get one more card. We have here the eagle. Definitely air sign energy, but also Scorpio. Seeing from a higher perspective. Yeah, this is the enlightenment. Like, you have vision. That's what it is, Aquarius. You have vision with the eye here. It's giving me I see. Like, I see you. What is that? It's giving Avatar. You know when she's like, I see you? She's like, I see you. And like, she says it in her language. I forget how she says it. The Avatar, the blue Avatar, Natiri. In the first Avatar, where she's like, I see you, Jake Sully. Like, it's giving that you see people, but you also see vision. It's like you see what could happen when people come together, and you like to be a part of that. What's interesting is that I don't think you see yourself as a leader, Aquarius, but you naturally become a leader. It's like people put you in a group, and naturally the whole group decides that you could be the leader. Because there's something about you being so peaceful and so powerful. In saying or doing less, you are so powerful, because what you do when you do something, or when you do say something, it's intentional. It's with intention. It's very well already thought out, organized, planned. People think that you took probably a long time to plan it too, but it comes to you because you have vision. And it's through the moon that you have vision. So it's that intuition. It's that intuitive vision. For a lot of you guys, your third eye is open. So I'm seeing that here. Let's get some more messages. This is very beautiful. I like this message for you. All right, you guys, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Let's tap in. What else do we have here for my Aquarius? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Source. Ashe. We have here trust. I accept my inner voice will always guide me correctly. Yeah, there goes that intuition. Your inner voice is your inner intuition, your inner compass. So you have a natural, like, people trust you. There's something of like people trust you with what you know or what you say. They don't really question it, which is a little dangerous, because you could say anything and you could be lying to people and people just trust it. But there's something here about your energy is always trustworthy. It's always in this peacemaker type energy, or it's meant to be. And so it creates change. Your intuition creates change. Your vision creates change. Your silent leadership qualities create change. It's like, I'm a leader, but in silence. It's like people don't know until you arrive and they feel it. It's something they feel. It's not something that you have to show. You know, when like people have to show off and be like, oh, I'm the leader, I'm the leader, I'm the leader. Like, you know, they come off very forward. You don't have to do that. It's just like your essence, your presence. You could feel that there is leadership there. You could feel like this is how people see you and feel you, is that when you enter a room, they could feel like you've got things under control, that you're the one who could make things happen or change things for positive favor. So this is like your legacy. You have like this gift to do that. Let me get this troll out of the chat. Sorry for the interruptions in the live stream. All right. What else do we have here, Spirit? I feel like, here we go. I was like, I feel like there's some that flipped over. All right, so we have here, I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. We have love. We have growth. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. And we have courage. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. That's what I was saying. You have like this inner confidence, and you guys may doubt this. What I'm saying to you may be surprising to you, but what I'm saying is the answer to the question that you seek. Well, what is my purpose, or what is the legacy, or what qualities do I have that I could that I could add to whatever it is that I'm doing, or to whatever my vision is. And Spirit is saying you could start with having more courage, more confidence. In doing that is to acknowledge the confidence and the courage you do have. To acknowledge that it's okay to be in that energy. It brings a lot of growth. It brings a lot of self-awareness when you are in that energy. Like, to be confident within your own plans, talents, resources, position in life. This is what's giving you change. This is what's giving others change. We also have here I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. From the love card, you do things with love. It has to do with your passions too. Like, you're able to grow out of certain situations through your passions. A lot of you have strong opinions and strong passions. And you have to trust that that is the direction that you're meant to go in to create change in your life and others. It's through vision. You have a very strong connection to source, and it's because of the air sign quality in you. You are of the mind, of the third eye, of the crown chakra, or the third eye chakra. So there's something here of that energy where your sight, your vision, your dreams, your clarity brings you the answers. And it leaves legacy. For a lot of you guys, you live in America with the eagle card here. I know we have global. People are global in my live stream chat. I know we global. We out here. We global. We be vibing. But for a lot of you guys, you're in America. For some of you guys, this could represent other regions. Some places have eagles representing their land as well. But for some of you guys, you're from America. You could live in another country, though. If you're from America and you live in another country, that could also be significant to you. You could be a digital nomad or maybe relocated. But I'm getting like there's something here about you have a vision, a new vision to the American dream. That's what I just heard. Like, your vision can create change to this, quote, American dream. The American dream isn't what it is, but for my Aquariuses, you are going to be the ones to change that. Does this make sense? That is your legacy that you're leaving behind. So that's what I have here for you. That was a very impactful message. Whatever you took from that, that is going to be your reading. Thank you so much for allowing me to tap into your energy. Aquabots, roll out. Okay, we're done with your reading. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Let's get into my Pisces. Where are my Pisces gang biddies and zitties? Drop your zodiac sign down in the chat stream below. Let me know y'all ready for the read. If you want to see more readings like this, these chosen one readings, definitely hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. And comment down below and let me know that you want to see more readings like this. I love doing the chosen one readings. I haven't done one in a while because I had a lot going on with the personal readings and I had to take a little break from live streaming, but I'm back with the chosen one readings. So if you like this video, like the video, hype it up, press that hype up button as well. And let's get started with my Pisces energy. All right, we're cleaning up Aquariuses. We just finished the first column here. We've done Scorpio, Sag, Capricorn, and Aquarius so far. Now we're on Pisces. We're in the second column here. For those of you just coming into the room, let's get it. What do we have here for my Pisces gang in the building? Shout out to my Pisces. What do we have here for my Pisces? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Source, for the highest good. What do we have here for my Pisces? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Source, for the highest good. When it comes to life purpose, bringing legacy, your purpose brings legacy energy. Anything that you want to tell them that will help their life, bring them legacy, their purpose, bring them legacy to themselves and others. Please let that be shown for their highest good. Everyone's highest good in mind. No weapon formed against me shall prosper while I'm in and out of this space. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Source. Ashe. Let's lock in. Shout out to everybody in the building. Shout out to all the Pisces. I see y'all coming up. We got Kevin, Ascended One, Queen, and Brian. We have here Trader. And the Trader card says exchange energy to create abundance. So that means trading energy, exchanging energy, creating energy that you give and you receive. It's reciprocated. So we have here the energy trader is what this is giving me for your first card out. A lot of you Pisces, you're creators, okay? Why? Because you are the dreamers of the zodiac sign. Pisces is the one that has the ability to manifest very easily and quickly, because a lot of manifestation has to do with vision and dreaming things into reality. And so you naturally have that essence, Pisces. You naturally have this gift of creation through your mind and through your mind's eye. So that's what we have here. Exchange energy to create abundance. Some of my Pisces, you have facial hair. You can have a mustache, a goatee. You can have the whole beard. This man on the card is showing me that there's tapestry that he creates. So he exchanges, you know, his gifts and his talents to create tapestry for money. It's an equal exchange. It makes someone happy to have a piece of, you know, like a pillow or a rug or some type of tapestry here. It makes them feel good to have this within their home. And it makes that person feel good to create that, to give to that person for their home. And they also receive not only, you know, recognition, but obviously monetary gain. I'm pretty sure this person is selling it for monetary gain or some type of exchange of a goods, you know. So there is something here that is good about what you're creating. It creates happiness for yourself and others. There's some type of fulfillment that you receive. So this could be something you're already doing or something that is guiding you, that I'm saying is going to guide you to what it is that you want to do. A lot of you guys are creating from your heart, from your chest. We have him holding his heart here. And so that's showing me heart chakra energy. It's through your passion. You're creating through your heart chakra based off of what you dream and think of. A lot of it is your mind's eye. When I say mind's eye, I mean like the part of your vision that comes from dreams or daydreams or comes from ideas that you envision and then write down and make happen. Manifestation is what I'm saying. So you manifest things from your mind's eye and the heart. So the heart and the mind are intertwined here. So there is something of paying attention to that, because that brings legacy to your life. Whatever it is that you're doing is leaving behind some sort of legacy for your family and for others to witness as well. Okay. This could gain a lot of popularity. This person who does this tapestry would be a person in a market, and a lot of people go to the market and they go to his booth to purchase his items, or his store to purchase his items. So that to me is like a principle of like, you could have some type of public exposure. You could have some type of people, like audience. You could have some type of audience that in real life maybe know you. So maybe there's some type of community around you. You could have your own storefront. Maybe it's very exact to what I was saying. But in general, you are well known is what this card is showing me. And that you have a lot of gratitude for being well known, because there's this person's hand on their heart chakra saying, wow, I have gratitude. I'm known, or I'm grateful for you to thank me for creating whatever it is that I'm creating. So people thank you for creating something. Maybe it motivates them. Maybe it inspires them. Maybe it makes them feel like they're unstoppable and that they can do all things as well. Maybe what you do teaches others that they could do what they like to do too. Okay. Very well known. You're very well known, or you're meant to be well known. So this is part of your purpose bringing legacy. Yeah, you're meant to be well known. Card we get out is leadership. Okay. Take charge with authority. And it says the Lord or the lady. This could be you, my feminines. But there is an Egyptian ankh rod here. There's an ankh shown at the top of that rod. And it's telling me that there's some type of like leadership that you take in your life. You take the lead in your life. You take back control of your life by doing what it is that you're doing, despite what other people may say or think. And so I think that that takes a lot of courage to do that, bravery. It also takes a lot of kindness and a lot of humbled energy, because a lot of people may not understand you, and you're humbled enough to know that they're in a mindset or a vision or a place in their lives where they're not meant to understand you yet, because they don't understand themselves. So this humbleness comes from like, oh, I can see where you lack because I used to be there. It's like you're a leader in that way, where you get to empathize with the people who don't believe in themselves, which is why they doubt you and what you believe in. And it's like this higher knowing, this higher knowledge is what also exchanges energy to create abundance, like this card says. So not only are you physically creating some type of exchange of energy, you're also on an intellectual level understanding and understanding the human mind, the human experience through other people who may lack that clarity within themselves. You see it, you feel it. Water sign energy, you could feel this very intuitively. Okay, it could make you very compassionate with that heart chakra, with him holding his chest there. It can make you very compassionate about people, but that also could be your downfall. For some of you guys, that's a blessing and a curse, to be able to understand people, but also you may get taken advantage of because of you being understanding too much, or so much so that you sabotage yourself in the process. So taking charge with authority is here to remind you to be a leader, okay? And that it's okay to empathize and be connected to your heart chakra, but to also be connected to your root, okay? The roots of yourself, which is to be the leader. And sometimes leaders have to lead people and leave other people behind in order to lead them. So it may require you to be a little bit more courageous in a new way, in a different angle, and that could be challenging for you. So that's what I see here. The zodiac signs that I'm getting that you could have in your chart is Aries, Taurus, and Capricorn. You could have that in your chart. You can cross watch for those placements if you want to watch other parts of this reading. I highly recommend it. Usually it has another message there for you, or you learn more about the message and it creates a bigger message for you. It makes it feel like more like a personal. Thank you so much, the Bay. I appreciate you. You said my nails on fleek. Thank you. I wanted to do a little natural tip. If you guys like my nails, I do have that on my Amazon store. Like the nails that I do on the live streams are the nails that I have on my Amazon store. The link is in the description box below for that if you guys are looking for it. It's also pinned to the comments after I timestamp the readings. So it'll be pinned to the comments later. Hi, Kevin. You said it's spot on. You just started a pop-up. Congratulations. Shout out to Kevin starting up that pop-up shop. Nice. That's dope. Congratulations. That's awesome. I love that for you. All right, here we go. Let's get some more messages for my Pisces. The Sky Father, trust in the unknown. You guys have been very much tested trusting the unknown of your path. My stomach is growling, you guys. Sorry. She's very loud. But we have here Sky Father. You being able to trust in the unknown is a superhero talent, superpower, so to speak. It's a gift to be able to trust in the universe, trust in God, trust in the energy force around you, whatever it is that you believe in, however you want to label it. There's some type of energy of like, you were challenged with this. For some of you guys, you wanted to take charge with authority, but what challenged you was to trust in the universe, to let go and let God type energy. And Spirit is telling me that you have mastered that, or you're going into this. If you haven't mastered it yet and you want to, you're leading yourself into this because, like I said, you're taking charge with authority. So you're leading with spirit. you're leading yourself into spirit. You're leading yourself with this energy of, oh, I know intuitively that my spirit is telling me to go in this direction and that I may not have all the answers, but that's okay. I'm going to go in this direction because I know that my trust in the universe, God source creator, and my trust in energy and cosmic knowledge is going to lead me to prosperity. It will never steer me wrong. And so you've been challenged with this, but you're mastering this. Okay. So we have trust in the unknown is there, Sky Father energy. You could have air sign in your chart, Aries, Leo, or I'm sorry, not Aries, Leo, that's fire. Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra in your chart. You could also have Scorpio. You could cross watch for any one of those placements if one of those placements is highly aspected. You could have strong air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. I'm also seeing Aries, Taurus, or Capricorn, and I'm seeing Scorpio. What else is here for the Pisces collective? Oh my God, you know what I just heard? Oh my God, that's amazing. I just heard Spirit say, God chose you to lead people into abundance through your talent. So whatever talent or skill that you have, you're leading people into their own abundance. That's what I was kind of saying and channeling, but it's almost like you're anointed. Like you're anointed to be this person. Like you're the person that's meant to choose this path back. And that's part of your free will, is to choose it back. That's what makes you a chosen one, is that you're choosing this path. Because you may be chosen for something. Somebody can pick you for a dodgeball team, but do you actually want to play dodgeball, and do you want to be on the team? Maybe you don't want to be on team green. Maybe you want to be on team blue instead. But team green pick you. So maybe you're like, oh, no, it's okay. So-and-so else could get picked. I want to be on team blue. Like, you get to choose this back. But God did choose you, okay? And so if you choose this purpose back, it leads you into legacy. So it is your choice at the end of the day, but Spirit chose you, right? God source creator, the energy chose you to go and lead your life with this type of knowledge, gift, and skill to show your talents in order to motivate and inspire others to create their own abundance. This is the exchange of energy. This is what you are specializing in, being here. Yeah, that's very beautiful. I like that. Wow. Yeah, and you know what gave it away? What gave it away was that the Sky Father is here and this person's holding their chest. Like, who, me? I'm chosen, and this Sky Father represents that, like, God source creator, universe, energy, you know, energy field, energy source, anointed energy has anointed you. And it's like you're shocked that this is your journey, this is your path, and it's like, yeah, you are. And then here you go, you stand with the Ankh. You're like, I'm ready. Challenge accepted. I'm chosen. What do I do next? And so then that's you trusting the unknown after you accept. But first you must accept. And for a lot of you guys watching this, you did. And for others of you, you're going to. Because you wouldn't be watching this, and why wouldn't you? Afterwards. So I feel like a lot of you will. Bottom of the deck says seer. Okay. See beyond the current situation. Even though you walk into the unknown, you see beyond the current situation. You may not know all the answers. It's like, as I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me, right? So it's like giving that Scorpio energy that I mentioned before, seeing this eagle on the card, that death and rebirth process. Even though I don't know all the answers and I'm walking through this shadow of death or this dark tunnel or this lack of knowing all the answers, I don't fear, because I know that I'm chosen for this path. I know that I hold the rod and the staff. I know that just because I can't see it doesn't mean I can't believe it, because I can see it with or without my eyes open. It's like having faith, right? Walk by faith, not by sight. I do see that here for you. And what's interesting is that you, Pisces, get others to do this as well. You guide others, and for some of you guys, you could be in spiritual, esoteric communities. You could be psychics, mediums, intuitives. You could be empaths. You could be clairvoyant, clairaudient, clairsentient. However you identify, any type of spiritual practitioner that you may be. Because you have the vision, you're the dreamers of the zodiac sign, and you have this connection to source, and you've been anointed with this energy. Because of this, you're able to lead others to see beyond their current situation. They may be in a pickle or in a funk or something like that, but you're able to see the potential of who they are or where they're going or what they can do. And you believe in them. You might believe in them more than they believe in themselves, but because you see it, it gives them some type of feeling of like, I can do it too. Or for some of you guys, it's maybe not that you're directly connected to people, but maybe they see you doing something from afar, be you being in your energy here, and they notice that when you're in this energy, they can be in their own energy too and be successful because they see you doing it. That's also this authority. That's also, oh, let me show you more than I can tell you. And then when I do show you, I'm going to tell you you could do it too because I did. I like this energy. For some of you guys, you have a Pisces North Node. You could have a Pisces Jupiter. You could have a Pisces Chiron. Pisces Sun sign, of course, is here. You could have a Pisces Moon. Your next message is loneliness. A lot of you guys have done this in solitude. You've made moves in silence, or you learned to be this way. For some of you guys, you're learning this now. It says, I know that I am never alone. Okay? You are never alone. You're surrounded by spirit. All those people represent people who are still connected to you, whether they're on this earth or not. And then the earth ball here is representing the universe. Like everyone's connected to the universe. The beauty in you is the beauty that people see within themselves. The power in you is the power they see within themselves. The creativity in you is the creativity they see within themselves in their own way, in their own fashion, in their own form. So you're never alone. And you've mastered this. You're able to teach it or show it to others in whatever you say or do. A lot of you guys are this kind of leader. What else is here for my Pisces? Imagination. There goes the dreamer. Thank you, Kevin, for the 30 flower jewels. I appreciate that. Sabrina, you saying 1, 2, 3, 4? Oh yeah, that's progress. That's an angel number for progress. We have here, I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. There goes the mind's eye. I've been saying it since we started your reading. I love when Spirit does this. They connect the message back to the first card or the first message that I said in your read. I love when Spirit co-signs it, especially when it's in another Oracle card deck, because we switched the decks and it's saying here imagination. Yes. Your dreamer type imagination, your power of manifestation and your visualization and your connection to it through your heart chakra and your third eye, your mind's eye, is a connection to you embracing your creativity, but also showing others how they can too. In what you do, you show others how they can do that for themselves. Self-esteem. You have a creative self-esteem too. Your self-esteem may look different than others. We have confidence. I possess the gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. Some people think confidence is being loud. So some people are loud or showy, showboaty. And others are confident in silence. There's different types of Pisces watching. Wherever you are within that, Spirit is saying you have an interesting way of showing your confidence. Because there's something here about your gift of having the gift of sight, the gift of vision, the gift of dreamer energy, the gift of creation through your heart chakra and your mind's eye. Because you obtain this gift, or you know that you have it, that's what gives you confidence. So it's almost like you don't have to be loud or silent with it. It's just how others see you. One person may see you as very confident and very showy, and another person could be like, no, they're not that showy. They're actually very quiet with their confidence. Everyone sees you in a different way, because your gift of the soul it comes from your imagination. It comes from your mind's eye. So beauty is in the eye of the beholder, right? So your self-esteem is in the eye of the beholder. Your self-esteem may come off as overly confident or cocky, but you're just shining a light on the person who doesn't have confidence at all and the lack of their own. And people may judge you because of that. But you're actually showing them the parts of themselves that they cannot see for themselves. You're showing them by being in your self-esteem. You have an interesting way of showing your self-esteem. And when you do so, people are triggered by it, because they don't see it for themselves. And so you take the veil off so that they can. Okay? So you're kind of like a master of this. Okay? And so you could be in any profession. You could choose whatever you want to do as far as your, creativity, your profession. But at the end of the day, you create change. You're meant to create change within people through what it is that you do, which is exchanging energy, who you are, what you do, what you say, what you create, in order to show others how to create their own abundance. But it's through you that you do this for yourself, that you show other people the way. Very interesting. It kind of reminds me of Moses' energy. Moses from the Bible showing the way. You could have any type of belief system and still resonate with my reads, but I just like to use that because it's just an example of like this person and their belief system. It also reminds me of like Noah from the Bible, right? It's just a biblical text of like a story of like people who don't believe someone or who are triggered by someone's confidence. Does this make sense? Now you see why I'm referencing those stories, because there's something about these people's confidence that triggered people, and it wasn't till the last minute where people were like, oh, I believe you now. I won't be led astray. You see what I'm saying? So you have the ability to do this in a very interesting way. Your self-esteem is different than others, and you're anointed to be this type of leader, okay? It helps others get out of their own blockages, if that makes sense, of their own imagination. They can unlock their own creativity and their own imagination through you. So that's what I have here for my message for Pisces. Thank you so much for allowing me to tap into your energy. I hope this was useful. Lock in, gang, lock in. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. We're going to be moving on to my Aries. What do we have here for my Aries, gang, Baddies, and Zodiacs up in the building? What do we have here for my Aries? What do we have here for my Aries? For my Aries, I feel like we was on Pisces for a minute. Got lost in translation with that message. Sometimes some messages are longer than others, you guys. Not all the messages are going to be the same. It's just however much I have to channel. Spirit gives me some Sometimes Spirit gives you more information for one zodiac sign than the other. So you'll see a lot of these readings being like shorter or longer than others. But it's only because it's what they're giving me. If they don't give me a lot to channel, it won't be a long channel. Okay, so keep that in mind as you're watching. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. Thank you for being here. You could also book a personal reading with me if you're interested in booking a personal. I do have slots open. So book a personal reading with me. The link is in the description box below. I have a spooky season sale. So use spooky30 at checkout in order to get 30% off. If you don't use the code, you don't get 30 off. So make sure that you use the code spooky30. Okay? What do we have here for my Aries? All right, Aries, your first card out is Mirror Guardian. Take time to reflect. At this time during fall into winter, you could be reflecting on things, certain areas of your life, who you are, how you want to be, what you're already creating, or what you want to create. Excuse me, my voice cracked. Hold on. Santino. Shout out to Santino. We got Ollie up in the chat. Kevin, no problem. Smokeahannes is here. Shout out to the OGs. Hey, the twins. Hi, Druzy. My Aries is in the chat. Yeah, drop your zodiac sign. Let me know you're ready for the read, you guys. So, it was sun warming like the skin. Yes. Yeah, warming the skin. I like that. I like that you read it that way. It was meant for you to channel that way. Thank you, Santino, for that comment. That's beautiful. I like that. All right, so we have here Mirror Guardian. Take time to reflect. Yeah, at this time, a lot of you, I almost called you Aquarius. I meant Aries. A lot of you Aries have like been reflecting on like that part of yourself. Like I was saying, that you want to change or create or do something, or who you are, where you're at. There's a period of reflection right now. It's like your purpose is bringing you legacy through this energy. Thank you, Spirit. Ashe. What else do we have here for my Aries? There's a card that fell on the floor. It says Protection Guardian. Drop your shields. It's interesting because you're reflecting. You guys are reflecting on where you might have dropped a particular position or a shield of protection on you. So like a lot of you guys are highly blessed and favored. You're protected. You know this to be true when you reflect on certain times in your life where things could have been worse, and you're like, wow, I'm really protected. Things could have actually went worse, or things could have went bad or went south, or things could have went this way instead of that way that it went, or I could have been in that situation, but I dodged that bullet and I went this way, and now I'm not involved in whatever that is over there. So it's like, you know that there's some type of protection around you, but also you're reflecting on the at this time, what could be triggering you is that you're reflecting on the times that you didn't protect yourself. You didn't have a shield up. You dropped your shield just a little, and you noticed that you put yourself in predicaments that could have been avoided, situations that could have not have happened. I'm hearing like, why did this happen? Maybe for some of you guys may feel like you're reflecting on why something happened, and you're realizing, oh, because I wasn't protecting my energy. Like it's my responsibility to protect my energy. Because for some of you Aries, you may think that universe, God, source, creator, your angels and ancestors will always be there to protect you, but you're realizing that their protection on me and their anointment on my life also requires my action too. Being the Aries sign, you're the action-oriented person. Your action to protect your energy works side by side with your angels and ancestors already protecting you. But they can't do everything. So it's like at some point you dropped your shield and you weren't taking action, and it put you in a predicament or a space or a situation in your life, is what I'm seeing here with the Mirror Guardian and the Protection Guardian. You took time to reflect on the times that you dropped your shields. Okay. We have here the Lady card, or the Lord. It's giving Lord and Lady type energy. We also have here enjoy growth and reap rewards. So this is somebody who planted a seed and it's grown into an apple tree. On the card here, that's what it represents, is your hard work pays off. The seeds you planted gave you fruit. Your manifestation's coming to fruition. We have here Shaolin Master is the second card you got out. It says be graceful in movement and action. Be graceful with movement, in movement, in action. For some of you guys, you may have seen a grasshopper recently. For some of you guys, you've been attracted to eating apples a lot, or you've planted an apple tree, or you picked apples recently at an apple orchard. That could be double confirmation. What I'm saying could be double confirmation. For some of you guys, you have a tattoo on the bottom of your palm, or a hamsa tattoo, or some type of henna tat on your hand. It could be on the palm of your hand. For some of you guys, you've seen a peacock feather recently. For maybe like one or two of you, you may have looked in the mirror at yourself and felt like your face changed or that you look different. Maybe you asked yourself a question while you were in the mirror. Why did this happen? Or who am I? Or what am I doing? Those could be one of the questions you asked yourself in a mirror. You could have asked yourself out loud those questions, or you could have thought that in your mind as you were looking in the mirror. For some of you guys, you may be born the year of the dragon or have a dragon tattoo. Everything I'm saying is just double confirmation for those who need this reading. So take what resonates. I'm also channeling somebody who has eaten an orange recently or has oranges, bought an orange, had it for lunch. I'm also seeing the yin yang symbol. Something about a yin yang symbol could be significant to somebody. Somebody could be of Native American descent or background. So they're Native American and also European, white,